darling FUMINATION. How are you? How are we? How are you, my darlings? Happy Sunday wherever you are. I am sending you lots of love and mushy hugs. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you're so very welcome indeed. Are we living and loving the ever so casual outfit and beat? Made my face up so that you have something pleasant to look at. But really, I just wore like a very thin sweater. I like to wear these because it's warm now. At the same time, it's not like super hot and it's kind of sort of smart. And I'm just wearing jeans and mules. This is how I am in London, especially in the spring summer months. You'll see me with my bag, my sunglasses, and I'm good to go. Yes. So let's get up, shall we? So there you have it, darlings. It says casual beat, and the back of my sweater is soiled with makeup because I didn't put my scarf over my head. I should have. The jeans I raw hem, and then these are from BCBG. They're just really easy, and the lighter I am, the easier for me to wear heels. So I'm back onto my 4 inches and I love it. I just love it, and I can wear them all day. I'm super comfortable. Anyway, before we start, I would love to say thank you so very much, all the FUMINATION sisters and brothers who showed up at my award ceremony yesterday, Saturday, at the Grand Hyatt. It was such a pleasure to see all of you, for the love and for the support. Thank you to Iconic Womanhood. You are amazing. Thank you, Ekene. I loved it. I was there with Christina. I was also there with my fabulous publicist, Karine. Thank you guys for the love and the support. It was so amazing. So amazing. And I'm going to put clips after this episode so that you can see. But I wanted to take the time so that we can have like a little bit of close-up so that you could see the award. And it was so amazing because it was in the shape of a diamond. And I had asked the audience, I said, who else is Aries here? And it was so interesting. I was the only Aries in the room. All the zodiacs have a birthstone, and our birthstone is the diamond. Let me show you, my darlings, the beautiful award. This was what was presented to me yesterday, and I live and I love it, and I want to share it with you all. Let me even take it out of the box, and there you go. Is this not gorgeous? Is this not beautiful? I was just so humbled, and thank you very much to all of you for the love and support. It could not have been done without you. So I wanted to really bring this close up for you to see, and it's just going to go onto my mantelpiece. Thank you. And then, as you very well know, a spring baby. Just look at the flowers. Just look. The entire room was covered in flowers. Then we had Jo Malone, and then we got this gorgeous candle. Look. Look at how pretty. And it says here what? Oh my God. It's got my initials. I didn't see it before. F.D.V, Iconic Woman 2024. I did not know that that was there. Oh my God. Gorgeous. Also, a beautiful scarf. You know how much I love scarves. How gorgeous. How gorgeous is this? I just live and love. Love this. It's a perfume bottle. So you put your perfume in here, as you can see, twist it all in, and then you use the pump and you just spray yourself with the fragrance. These were the treats that I got yesterday. So look out for clips of the event after this episode. Just last week, we talked about the wonderful Princess of Wales and what she was going through. And to be very honest, between me and you, I was done. I said, that is it. I don't have to say anything. And to my utmost shock and horror, I saw and watched how Piers Morgan who has been such an advocate for the royal family, on television, he said that there are things that are not right. He went on to say that if half of the things that he heard are true, then this is way bigger, way, way, way bigger than any of us can ever imagine. Needless to say, we are talking about the ever engulfing noise and stories that keeps on churning out from a shopping list of media outlets, and it's not going away at all. I was surprised to see Piers Morgan talk the way that he did, because he's a very, very staunch advocate for the royal family. But it told me something, that even at his level, he knows that this is out of control. It is becoming glaringly obvious that there has been a lot going on behind the scenes for a very long time. I said it in the first video, and I will say it in this second video. As much as I did not want Harry and Meghan to leave, they're always calling me. They're always calling me. At this stage of the game, guys, you can't imagine how intense it is. And I have to respond because there's all international and, business and stuff like that. I really wanted Harry and Meghan to stay. I didn't want them to go. Upon reflection, as I now understand, they knew that they had to go. Because if this can be done to the Princess of Wales, there was no way Meghan stood a chance. Behind the palace walls, outside of the palace walls, I am personally just really surprised at a woman who dated William for 9 years. They went to university together. Parents were here full support. Her sister carried her train when she was getting married. Like I mentioned before, white. And for the tables to turn the way that they have done, it goes to show that this is a bigger beast. And Meghan peeped it and said, I'm out. And it was the best thing that they did. Why? Because in having Harry and Meghan out of the way, we could actually see the roots of the issues. Harry made a statement that struck me in the interview with Oprah. That why was it so difficult to tell the truth about herself and Harry when behind the palace walls they were lying to protect William and Kate. Well, you see, they've gone now. They've got nobody where they can deflect, because I do believe that they were a springboard. If something happened between Kate and William, Harry and Meghan were the beating drums that they could deflect and throw all of that towards. I can see this game of chess with the shopping list of things that have been going on. Yes, I can. When the Princess of Wales announced that she was going to have surgery, she also said that she will be back after Easter, which would be somewhere around 15th of April. And that's fine. Glamour magazine has gone on record to say that the trooping ceremony, which is usually on the 1st of June, and that is to celebrate the sovereign's birthday, her name has been pulled off. My eyes jumped right up because we have April when she's supposed to come. All right, let's not be too, but then there's May and there's June. So that's 2 months after the fact, and that's even if. Kensington Palace, and this is Town and Country, okay, and I'm going to put the screenshots for you. Kensington Palace is not confirming Kate Middleton's attendance at Trooping the Colour. A palace official has made it clear that any announcements about the princess's public appearances will go through them. Kensington Palace has barely said anything about Kate Middleton's recovery since it was announced in January that she had undergone an abdominal surgery and would not appear publicly for months. However, this morning, a palace official was compelled to address the princess's return to work after the UK's Ministry of Defence jumped the gun with an announcement about her appearing. The MOD put out information about Trooping the Colour, the King's annual official birthday parade, which this year will be held on Saturday, June 15th, not the 1st of June, with rehearsals on June 1st and June 8th. In it, they advised that the Princess of Wales will review the troops on June 8th and invited people to book tickets. However, as soon as it was suggested that Kate will definitely be appearing, Kensington Palace made it clear that the MOD does not speak for her. Town and Country understands that the palace was not consulted on the announcement and Kate's attendance will not be confirmed until the palace makes it clear she's going. In the original announcement after her abdominal surgery, which took place on the 17th of January, Kensington Palace said that Kate would not appear until after Easter. There has been no revision of this time frame, and TNC, which is Town and Country, understands that there are no plans to update the public much more before then on when she will resume public engagements. Nevertheless, her long absence from the public eye has led to much speculation, particularly on social media. This week, she was photographed in a car alongside her mom, Carol, in images that were published in the US, although not in the UK media. Today's announcement about Trooping the Colour also raises questions about the King's attendance at the event on June 15th. As sovereign, he would be expected to review the troops. However, he is currently unable to carry out public engagements due to treatment for an unspecified form of cancer. The fact that two such senior royals are absent from engagements is an unusual situation and one that has placed more onus on Queen Camilla and Prince William to keep the show on the road. While William has made it clear that he is prioritizing being there for his family, he has resumed some duties. Camilla has been busy but is taking a break this week. I saw the picture of the Princess of Wales in the car with her mother. And there have been all kinds of speculation that she's on steroids or this, that, and the other. And with the deepest respect, I feel that she should be left alone. I feel that she should heal. I feel that she has been near perfect since she married William. And if she does not feel like herself, where she's super slim and she's got this wonderful structure in her face, that it could be very awkward for her to be seen in another light. Image is everything. Even in my job, image is everything. It is. And you guys tell me, you notice one thing or another, you let me know. Just the other day, I was talking about tattoos and you said, no, Fumi, don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want you to have tattoos. And, you know, in many ways, you own parts of me. Yes, you do. Because we kind of sort of build a brand together of which you become accustomed and you like what you see. And I cannot alter that image for you because it alters everything that you see about me in a sense. I understand that and I respect it. That is why if I'm going through a drastic change of some sort, I'll let you know because you have a right to it. You do. Do you support me? You do. Do you show up for meet and greets? You do. Do you ask about Adrian and Ula? You do. I get it. So that is her brand. That is her image. She looked swollen. She looked puffy. Perhaps that was why she did not want to come out, because it's taking longer than expected. You see, if I do a skin peel and I look some kind of way, or like I've got some treats for you too, or I do one or two things, you have every right to ask. For me, the show goes on. I don't mind, because these are upcoming episodes that we're going to talk about and share, because I'm always looking out for you guys, yada, yada, yada. But for her, no, I have an image, I have a brand. And I think somewhere along the line, it's not that intense where she's deceased. No, she's not. I think she just doesn't want to be projected in that light, because those pictures last forever, because the press can be brutal. The photographers, let me not get started. And somewhere along the line, it backfired. I am absolutely certain she had nothing to do with that Mother's Day picture. That Mother's Day picture, in fact, I want to know the apps. I want to know what apps you did to have that picture, because the one thing that kind of drew my attention, and you fellow mothers with toddlers and children know, all of them were smiling. All three of them. Very odd, because to get that picture, all three of them, oh wow. I saw it and I didn't think anything of it, because I was really just happy to see that Kate was okay. But then there were things that even FUMINATION was bringing up, which is fact. If you had any kind of abdominal surgery, Mama would not be wearing jeans. It would be the loosest kaftan I could find. When I had my C-section, I wore nothing. Nothing, not even a panty, because I had to heal. No way. And if you are saying that Kate is very unwell, she's terribly unwell, and she has the time in her unwell status to be editing and putting together a picture for Mother's Day, it wasn't her. That's why I said in the last episode, this all ran on emotion. And somebody just thought, we'll just do this, do that, and throw it out there. And I will say this on record, I almost believe it's a man. That's how he missed the ring. Because women, we are a little bit psycho. We are. And the devil's in the details. Facts. We wouldn't have missed the ring. We might have missed other things. We wouldn't have missed the ring. The guy that did it, I strongly suspect, my feminine energy, that it was a guy. Because you see, Ula can look at me completely and say, Fumi, you look fabulous. You look gorgeous, Mama. I live and love. I've changed my earrings. I've changed my lipstick. I'm wearing another top. He doesn't pay too much attention to that. It's when I'm sad, which I love, then he's like, what's wrong with you? Because I am the life of the house. Adrian's very quiet. Ula's very quiet. He likes his reading and all of the other stuff that he does. I'm the noisemaker in the house. Plus, I'm talking to you guys, you know. So it's like, it's quiet. Is Fumi at home? And she's at home. He'll come straight. And he's like, what's wrong? Why can't I hear you? So again, like I said, patterns. So that is something that, you know, I completely now understand. She didn't put it out there. And then once it came out, it was like, it was the reddest flag of all flags. And now they put out another statement, of which I know she did not put out. And there's all of this between herself and William. And marriages are not perfect. It goes in dips, in and out. Oh, you're going to love. I have a treat for you guys. Ooh, you're going to love. I can't talk about it. But anyway, marriages are not easy. You have to work on them. I was telling Ula the other day that I have some exciting things for the bedroom. He said, ooh. You have to keep it alive, you know. And so for me, that's kind of sort of normal. But, you know, with all of these sensitivities and all of these things that are being said, which of course I'm not going to mention because that was not what this episode about. I think this episode for me it's gone so far and it's becoming destructive mentally, emotionally, for sure, behind the scenes, for sure. Kate, she's never been in this kind of light before. Come out, 2 minutes, 1 minute, I'm well, I'm fine, I'm just resting. Than to keep on with this charade. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense that somebody would put themselves through this. Most especially when you came out to defend a Mother's Day picture. Why is it so difficult? And it's her business. It is her business. But I can imagine to be reading this, my parents, my brother, my sister, my extended family, my children, I will come out. Guys, I'm okay. I'm done. But instead, you got the Spanish press, who are hound dogs. They're coming out every 5 minutes. And of course, senior staff members are not necessarily saying anything about the Princess of Wales because they said, you know what, we're not involved, we're not this, we haven't seen her in a minute. Why would you even make that kind of statement? Everybody's kind of hands off and leaving her to sink at the deep end, and she doesn't have a float and she cannot swim. Not in this. Like I said, and I'll say it again, I am shocked. I am so shocked. I am so shocked that this is happening to Kate, that has been near perfect, that has really done everything. But you get the whispers. Well, you know what? She's no longer as useful. They have the heir, they have the spare, George, and of course, Louis. I'm like, say what now? And this thing about her being unwell, I'm old enough. I'm 54. I'm old enough to remember how they said it about Diana, about the late Princess Diana. How they said it about Meghan, to the point she was prepared to go for therapy. They would not even assist her with that. Whoever behind the palace walls. And here they are. Princess of Wales is not well. They're throwing that narrative out there. And I find it hard to believe that this Kate that I've seen all this time is mentally unwell or unwell emotionally, physically. She might be exhausted because we have out, and I never heard of her name. I never heard of her name until all of this came out. Rose Hanbury and the pregnancies and the fact that maybe perhaps she's expecting this third child of which she will not get rid of. And Kate said, take the ring, take everything else. I'm not cooperating. It's just sad. Now it is abundantly clear why the late Queen did not hand over. Because she saw her family. And she said they're not ready. Quiet as is kept, they will never will be. I'll be here till my dying day. In actual fact, the Queen battled painful bone marrow cancer during the last years of her life. And it wasn't even on her death certificate. She died from old age. That was how it was written. Now I'm understanding that the palace has orchestrated so many detours and cover-ups. CNN said, we're going to go back to the archives because here and now, this Mother's Day picture has given us a red flag to go back and look at what we missed, because this is not the first time. You know, it's like a thief. It's not the first time he's stealing. It might be the first time he got caught, but this is not his first time. That's all I have to say, my darlings. I will come up here periodically. I can't do this every day. I can't. That's not what I'm about. And I genuinely feel really bad for the entire situation. I don't think it's karma. I don't believe in that, no. But my God, to step into Meghan's shoes for a month, step into her shoes, I don't think there's anybody in that royal family that could have done it like Meghan and survived. And she suffered and she miscarried. But she's a fighter. And I want Kate to have that fighting spirit. Don't let them break you. Don't let them see you sweat. Whatever it is, you keep going. You look into your 3 children and you keep going. And you remember your mother-in-law. And you fight for all the women in that palace. Because the men seem to be fine. But the women are not protected. I think that's where I'm coming from. The women are not protected. Forget whether you're Team Meghan, Team Kate. Forget about that. Let's be Team Women. And I'm for women. Kate, fight. Fight and push. for whatever you believe is right. If it's right, it's right. And you fight for it. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, my darlings, and I will see you what? I'll see you sooner than later. And thank you to Iconic Womanhood. We have to stick together. We have to stick together. If we don't stick together, then what? Then what are we teaching our children? We are stronger than a lot of people think. And that's just my MO. I might fall down here and there, but I always get up. It's never what has been thrown at me. And there's been a lot. It's how many times I get up. Kate, get up. Get up. Get up and fight. You don't even have to answer to us. Fight for whatever you need. Fight for whatever is right for you, for your children. Fight if you think you're fighting for your family, for your husband, for your marriage. You fight. But you fight that good fight. And anybody that comes to you, let them know on the outside, it's not going to be that easy. Because we're going to come for them too. Yes, let's put it on record. We're going to come for them too. God bless. God bless us all. For all of you that are going through terrible marriages, for challenging times, fight. Fight. I am being honored with an award, the Women's Icon Award, and it is on the 16th of this month, and it is the Iconic Womanhood that have put all of this together. Love, wealth, and womanhood. It's going to be at the Hyatt Regency London from 10:30 to 3:30. So I am going to be there. FUMINATION, come and celebrate me. How are you? How are we? I am at the event of which I am going to be presented an award. I am so nervous. I really am. But yeah, we're here. My beautiful Kareem is here. My beautiful Christina is here. We're about to walk in. So wish me all the best of luck. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, my name is Fumi Desalu-Vold, and you are welcome to a wonderful vlog of which I hope you enjoy. All of my love.
Is it on, sis? Is it recording?
Yes. Okay. That's it.
Is that correct?
Our wonderful host. Thank you.
How do I turn the camera?
I live and love. I do live. I do love.
I do live.
You live, baby.
I do love.
I love. All the way from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes,
maximum respect. FUMINATION. FUMINATION. Follow her. This is the beginning of new things.
Yes.
I have found my twin. I love her. And she's Naija.
Naija for life, baby.
I want Naija. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Salute. My love. Always. Thank you. Thank you.
More to come.
More.
We will be discussing.
It's the beginning.
Yes.
I live.
Yes.
I'm sure many of you have already felt her energy and her presence in this space. She is the definition of iconic. I know I went around earlier and asked, and someone said outstanding. What was another word someone used to describe iconic? Empowering, right. Another word? Unforgettable. Like, this woman is the definition of unforgettable, right? She is a walking reminder of the fact that delay is not denial, and that you can take life by the horns, as they say, and live it out exactly the way you want it to. She's defied all of what we're normally told. She started her YouTube channel at the age of 45, right? Her first collaboration with a beauty brand was at 50, right? She has an incredible following, and my aunt in New Jersey has threatened me that I must not leave here without her autograph. So I need to find something for you to sign, because she said I shouldn't bother coming to America if I don't come with an autograph, right? So please, can we give a massive round of applause as we welcome Fumi Desalu-Vold. Can we get a round of applause?
There you go. You know what? I'll give it a little bit of some fitness. Everybody get up. Yep, we're eating. Are we not? That's it. Hurry up. Thank you for coming. That's it. Ooh, that's it. Step by step, step to the side, left to the right. That's it. That's it, mama. There we go. Okay. So you're going to bend down a little bit, yeah? Oh. I can feel it in my thighs. Oh yes, baby, I want you to be bedroom ready. Yeah. You're going to flip them around. You're going to bend a little bit, and then you're going to come right back up. That's it. And you're going to breathe. And then you're going to bend down. That's it. As far as your knees can go. Summer is coming. Yeah, the swimwear. Good job.
We live, we love.
I have absolutely love.
Wonderful.
Cause I'm not a kind of girl who paints your perfect world. Can't push set up. We're not living in a frame, and this ain't just.
Because you have reinvented yourself at a time when so many women think that's it. You've created a whole new career in your 50s. And it's a career just living and loving and being happy and being a mom and eating oatmeal and watching your waist and ta-ta-ta-ta. And I'm like, the living embodiment of what it means to lean into your iconic power and just be. And you chose to be here with us, and I don't take it for granted. And so I really want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your wisdom, because we're about to ask her some questions so she can share with you how she came to be, where she's going. And let me tell you something, you better take a picture now. Because I'm low-key a prophet. By this time next year, that's why I have collected her now. She's already done great, but for me, I can tell you, if not for London,
If not.
if not for London,
If not.
she's already blown. But where she is going, where all of you are going, or where she is going, where you are going, I'm so excited for what God is doing in your life. Thank you for being here. So let's get into the juice, right? Being iconic. Right? Being iconic. So we already said what being an icon means for us, right? You guys get your notebooks out because she's going to drop some gems. And we talked about being an icon means being inspirational, courageous, original and necessary. So why don't we frame the conversation using that, right? So let's start with what inspires you? What inspires you? How do you stay inspired and remain so inspirational to so many people?
Now or then? Now or then?
Wherever you want to pick it up from, honey.
Well, let me start by saying thank you for having me. You are icons. You're bigger than you can imagine. You are icons. It's just that you don't know it. And the iconic part of you comes when you face a challenge that you cannot run away from. And that inner strength kicks in. It's almost like a trigger or like a switch, something that plugs into you because you don't have any outlet. So you've got to do it. You don't have a choice. By nature, human beings will run away. If it's too much, if it's too this, we really are very happy if everything is copacetic. But our Father, because I'm a church girl, I'm a church girl.
I knew it.
My Father that brought me to my Father on earth is the greatest of all. And he has a sense of humor.
That's right. So I wanted to, we have some things for you, and at the end we have a little something more, right? But first I wanted to give Fumi this, and if you can see it's a diamond. Because you are a gem, but also because most of us, we don't recognize our diamonds, and you recognize your diamonds, and you have so many women recognize it, and it says on here, Iconic Womanhood celebrates Fumi Desalu-Vold, London 2024. Thank you. And of course we have your own special bag with some special goodies that only she has. Thank you for me. Please take a photo of her with her.
You know the irony. Thank you. Thank you so very much for this wonderful gift. You can't begin to imagine, because the journey was not to, it wasn't for accolades.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys, for being with me during this fabulous time. It was a wonderful event. I got so many gifts, and I think what's more important is meeting all of FUMINATION. You humble me every single time. I'm not going to cry, the lashes are too expensive. Thank you, guys. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you what? I'll see you sooner than later. All of my love. Mwah. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Thank you so much. So this is the front. This is the goodie bag. Oh. And then this is the back. Do we live, do we love?